492. You want to text me. Alan, no surprise Mary was crashing. She didn't have those driving lessons. It's true.
Yeah. I'm not a good driver.
Fantastic news. Another chance for you to get yourself $1,000 here around 4:30, 30 past every hour. Who was that?
That was me.
Okay.
That was you?
That was me.
That was
oh,
me
you
too.
thought it was you?
No,
I thought it was me.
Doubled up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're that in sync.
Mary was gurgling over. I thought it was me because I just took a big sip of water.
We had apples.
You had apples.
Little green apple action.
Oh.
The only apple.
God don't make little green apples and it don't snow in Minneapolis in the summertime.
Oh, I love the gin blossoms.
No, it was, God, Dionne Warwick.
Oh.
You know who Dionne Warwick is? My mom used to play all that music when I was a kid. And she liked Dionne Warwick, who I don't even know if that woman is still alive.
A woman? I thought you were talking about the defensive lineman for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Dionne Warwick. Yeah, she's still alive. I don't even know the name of the song, but that was a line. God don't make lil green apples. And it don't rain in Minneapolis in the summertime.
Minneapolis.
Yeah, Minneapolis. I'm sorry, Indianapolis. I was hearing how she sang it. I thought she said Minneapolis. It's where they shot all the Despicable Me movies.
Yeah,
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Little Green Apples by Roger Miller, so it's even older than her. And it don't rain in Indianapolis in the summertime.
They do make little green apples. They're called lunchbox apples, and I buy them all the time.
Granny Smith?
Mm-hmm. They're
All
tiny.
right.
They're like made for little kids. They're the best.
Yeah, yeah.
A little snack.
My daughter likes apples, but she hates apple peel.
Yeah. Oh, you got to peel the apple?
So I'm constantly peeling and coring apples.
Huh.
Which I bought an apple peeler, you know, because I'm like, I'm not going to have some cut the crust off the bread kid. And she's
Yeah.
fine with that. Doesn't like apple peel.
I guess it's a little, not even tough, but there's not.
But there's like nutrients. I'm
Yeah.
trying to get her to eat the, you know. So far, I've been unsuccessful. So I'm peeling apples, right? No
Yeah.
big deal. But then I'm eating the skin. So I'm sitting there eating strips of apple skin, which is fine. But I don't want a kid who ain't into apple peel.
You
Yeah.
already got one.
Yeah. Now what?
Bill, I'm trying to
You giving her
say
away?
in my
Trying
own
to-
inimitable fashion that I might not be keeping her for much longer, is what
Put
you're
her up for adoption.
I don't know. We'll see how this apple thing pans out. I'm just saying that as of now, it's not looking good.
A little annoyed by it. Rather not deal with it for the next 15 years. Yeah. Give her away.
Why were you talking about beer holes and penises on the radio, Daddy?
Right.
Put her in the attic and see who comes out.
Oh, maybe I'll do that.
Either her or the possum.
Yeah.
And then that's your new kid. They'll eat the apple skin.
Happy New Year, you boss bitches.
Does she even know what that means?
No. Why would she know what that means?
She does not know what that means.
Bitches?
No.
Like, you got...
Gwen told her to say, she goes, say this. She was leaving a message for a couple of her friends out west on New Year's Eve, and she just repeated it. And we're like, she's a one-take Jake.
Hey,
right
there it is.
Sure. Oh. Listen, we had this conversation yesterday towards the end of the show about fate,
Yeah.
about destiny, about coincidence. Bill and I are very much in the coincidence camp. You are very much in the fate camp, which is fine. I mean, everybody's got their own way of looking at things. Everybody believes different things. But I tagged you guys in a Malcolm in the Middle post that
Yeah,
Brian
amazing.
Cranston. We happened to mention Malcolm in the Middle yesterday on the show, and Brian Cranston posted yesterday, and if you follow him on Instagram, that it was 20 years ago yesterday that Malcolm in the Middle premiered, I think. Mm-hmm. And so I tagged you guys. I was like, oh, clearly this is fate.
Yeah.
But we also mentioned one of Mary's other hot takes is that everybody loves Tom Hanks. And
Start making a list like
the girl that
Poundcake's
lives, the girl that believes in fate,
Yeah.
thinks there's a lot of sports.
There are, yes. That's just a fact. There are a lot of sports.
again, she's not saying things that are wrong.
There are a lot of sports. I love Tom Hanks. They're my two most controversial takes.
Right. Everybody loves Tom Hanks.
It wasn't even everybody. It was like, oh, I love Tom Hanks. That's what that is.
Because he gave a big tearful speech at the Golden Globes the other night. And I joked that, that tweet is going to come back to haunt you, that everybody loves Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
in 15 years where he's discovered to be a pederast or something. Well, there are people who already believe that he is that person.
Tom Hanks?
Yes. Oh, no. There's a woman named Liz Crokin. Now, if you're a tinfoil hat MAGA rube, you already know who she is. She's one of these QAnon types. But she is really laying out the case for why Tom Hanks is the guy we're going to have to keep our eyes on. Because, boy, and when you hear what I'm going to play you, it's hard to disagree.
Things are lining up,
All the symbolism in his movies, all the evidence points.
Which he writes every single one of his movies.
Writes every
right?
single
Yeah.
one. She says that Tom Hanks will soon be arrested for child molestation. I don't know why these QAnon people are so focused on child molestation. They're always talking about, that's why that guy ran into the dumb pizza parlor with a gun, because Hillary was keeping kids in the basement. The place has no basement. All these weirdos are fixated on that. Every one of these stories, they all believe that all these Hollywood types are going to be arrested for child molestation. That's part and parcel of the whole conspiracy theory. Never happens, but they keep saying that's, well, according to this lady, Tom Hanks is next. He's already on a list. You can look at some of the stuff he's done on Saturday Night Live. You can look at some of the movies he's been. Boy, a lot of evidence. She says he's going to be the first big name unsealed indictment.
The first?
Whatever the hell that means.
There's been other big names.
Yeah, I would say Michael Jackson's a pretty big name.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey.
Oh, they're talking about the new wave.
Oh, new wave.
Oh,
of
the next
unsealed.
one.
Anyway,
Okay.
I'm gonna. You listen to what she says, and then you tell me. It's not hard to agree with her.
There's a lot of evidence and symbolism with Tom Hanks. I mean, you could go look at some of the work he's done. I think one of the first movies he did was something about red shoes. We know that red shoes are significant, symbolic to the occult because they make leather red shoes out of baby's skin.
All right, now listen. We all know
We
that
all
they
know
make
that.
red leather shoes out of baby skin. All right, you might the movie she's talking about. Of course, Tom Hanks early in his career did a movie called The Man with One Red Shoe, and if you've seen it,
One Red Baby Shoe was what the original title was, and they're like, well, that's a little on the nose.
if you've seen that movie, you're the one who's seen that movie. This is a mid-'80s, early Tom Hanks film where he gets caught up in some international espionage.
Where do they get the baby skin?
From
what?
babies?
Your
Yeah, but
guess
what
is as good
babies?
as I don't know.
Abortions,
It's
probably,
always about
right,
babies, and I don't understand why these people.
Those are just the size of avocados. You know how many
Baby farm.
aborted babies you would need to make a pair of shoes?
That's how awful it is.
Yes,
why
that's
it's so bad.
why they're storming non-existent pizza parlor basements.
Got it.
So she's referring to the man with one red shoe. Imagine how incensed she would be if the movie were about a man with two red shoes.
Right.
That's double the baby skins.
Which is something you could definitely afford if you won $1,000.
You know what? It brings up a good point. I'm going to pause that for a second, and while you contemplate the fate of all those babies getting turned into shoes.
Red shoes.
Well, sure.
Red leather shoes.
Red leather shoes.
Red leather, baby leather.
Here's $1,000 for you. Good luck.
Hey, it's Rover. Go fund yourself. We have your shot at $1,000 now. Text the nationwide keyword SAVE to the number 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's SAVE to 200-200. Good luck and go fund yourself from 100.7 WMMS.
So Tom Hanks is allegedly a pederast, right? Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, if these people should be looking at anybody, it's that Chet Hanks.
Yeah, anybody that
I don't
spells
like
their
the
last
cut of
name with
that-
an X.
Thanks.
I don't like the
Thanks.
I don't like the cut of that guy's jib, for one thing. All right, so anyway, a lot of symbolism in Tom Hanks movies.
You're very judgy about people's jibs.
Listen, Bill, you know I've got some very vocal opinions on jibs, all
And
right?
How they're cut.
Yes,
and
I've said it
molded.
before.
You should cut jibs.
I've said it before.
AC jib cutter.
Listen, they didn't call me isosceles for nothing.
Are significant, symbolic to the occult because they make leather red shoes out of baby's skin. Tom Hanks will be the first unsealed, like big name unsealed indictment. You can also do a search.
They always
QMAP.
like using terms like unsealed, like it's like some sort of apocalyptic thing.
Well, I think they think that they've got like law enforcement inside sources. Again, these things never come to fruition, but that's the beauty of a conspiracy theory. It is never have to prove it. The rapture is always going to happen. It never has to actually happen.
Pub for the word big. Tom Hanks was in a movie, Big, and of course the movie is based off of basically pedophilia because he's a little kid in a grown man's body that ends up having a sexual relationship with a grown woman, and so that's creepy within itself.
Right, so clearly she really knows her stuff. Tom Hanks, boy, you thought you liked him before. Get ready to hate the guy. By the way, they never had sex in Big. I don't know what
yes,
movie.
they
Sexual
did. They did?
relations.
Oh, yeah.
I never
No,
saw
they
it.
didn't.
Absolutely. That's
He
when
slept
started...
on the top bunk.
No, because eventually they did end up banging, and that's when he started acting more mature because he got it in.
Oh, I don't remember that. Well, then that is creepy. I'm
Yeah,
with
a
her
little
on
bit
that.
creepy, but
I'm with her on that.
There's plenty of 80s movies that are real creepy in that part. But
My
he is
Tutor.
also he's a 30-year-old
Porky's?
man. It's not like he was just big. He was a man. So and it's not like the lady was preying on a 13-year-old. She thought he was an adult.
She thought he was a man.
And let's be honest, right, ladies? A lot of guys, 30-year-olds, act like 13-year-olds.
Hi-oh!
Bam, 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 bam.
Listen, it's true.
What?
Everything.
A lot of guys act like 13-year-olds. So
I'm 37. I was burping and blowing it into my girlfriend's face.
Gross.
So
a
anyway,
giggle.
Meet and jingle.
yeah. I wonder what Eric
that it?
Swalwell thinks about the whole thing.
The evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election.
That guy's still farting up there on Capitol Hill.
I did not fart.
Oh, boy. Is that what he said? I did not fart.
I did not fart.
Well, you just heard it. That is uncontested audio proof
He tweeted
right there.
it.
Huh? Yeah, because somebody in his office was probably listening to this show. He's like, I don't know who you know on the inside, but I will trade you 2 dead baby leather red shoes for that tape of me farting in Capitol Hill.
I just imagine it has to be really stinky in those rooms, those big rooms.
The dead baby rooms?
Yeah.
No, not the
usually-
dead baby rooms, like the Senate, like lecture rooms or whatever they call them.
The skiff,
Sure, like
the secure rooms.
It's a bunch of it's like 300 people in there, and they're all in suits. They're all hot.
Was it stinky
It's-
when you went to Playoff Square the other night? That's a 300 people in nice.
But it's
Clothes?
a theater.
Yeah, and they're a
It's
lot more
made for that.
tightly packed than.
Yeah, but those are big open rooms, too.
Yeah, they got high ceilings.
Yeah, it's not like it's all...
It's a lot of
stretched
old,
down.
but to his point, a lot of old man
Yeah,
smell
that-
probably
I'm
in
sure
there.
there's some
And it's an
smells.
old building. I can't imagine that everything in that Capitol building just works the way it's supposed to. I'm sure it's a raggedy building, just
Well,
like
they have
every
mice
other
and yeah,
workplace.
like every other place. They always talk about they have mice and water damage
Yeah, that's
from
a-
whatever.
How old is America? 300 years old?
Two years old.
It's at least 2 years old.
It's at least 2 years old. Uh-huh. How old is America, Poundcake?
I don't know. It was 1776 is when it was founded.
Do the
But
math.
But I don't know. The Capitol building wasn't built right when America was made.
It's actually
1776!
I don't know. I can't math. Hold on. Let me see. 2020, carry the 1.
You don't carry anything inside.
1776. 244 years old.
I'm sorry?
244 years old.
244 years old.
This July.
Who says that's right? Who says he can't math? He mathed beautifully.
Yeah.
It's real easy when you got a calculator. Boop, 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 boop. You just type it in.
You used a calculator.
To play
He's on his
Funky
phone.
Town.
Yeah.
Well, then why did you say carry the 1?
I was joking.
But you don't carry the 1.
I was like,
know.
you don't carry anything in subtraction.
Hey, Drunk Sue, are you good at math?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
She does it in shots.
Go ahead.
I'm calling you from jail.
Are you?
Yes. I got arrested for killing flies.
Don't you
Oh
get
my God, Sue!
for what?
Killing
For killing
flies.
flies.
Oh, I was going to
She's
say
showing
I
her
doubt
appreciation for the police.
I doubt she would use her one phone call on us.
Dude, I thought so too.
They found out I had a kill rate of 94 to 97%.
Mm-hmm.
They just cut and stuffed. I get one phone call, and I'm waiting, and I use it for you.
I appreciate that.
I like that.
No, dude. It's a crime in Canton. Apparently, thanks for pointing that out, because they just come bum rush my house. Anyways, I don't know what to do, and I listen to you.
What?
I play solitaire.
Yeah. It's the loneliest card game, isn't it?
It's a wonderful game. And it's okay, though, because I like playing with myself.
Hi-oh!
I don't need
Listen,
those visuals.
I was going to say, I don't need that in my head, Sue.
You told me to just put everybody
I know,
through.
right?
This is
I
your
really
fault.
thought that this was
Come on,
her
that was
one
kinda
phone
funny.
call. That was great.
kinda funny.
Classic misdirection.
I certainly hope that if that ever happens, we will get prison mail from Drunk Sue.
I hope to God it never happens for real.
Yeah, right.
Should be making that toilet run. What do they call it?
You really are
But
dancing
it-
between the raindrops with law enforcement, though, aren't you, Sue?
I know. Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I'm dancing through the raindrops. It's like a lot of people jumping through hoops.
Yeah.
Because I told him, I said, just because I ain't got a license doesn't mean, I said, enforce it. Take me in front. I'll take it to the box. That's what I told him. I'll take it to the box.
Now, what is take it to the box?
That means I will fight this, get a lawyer, and prosecute me. I dare you. Take me to the box over killing flies.
Okay, but take it to the box means what? In front of a judge?
A jury.
Oh, I'll take it to the box. That's like inside getting arrested lingo?
Mm-hmm.
Take it to the box.
Yeah.
You want a jury? Are they going to find 12 of your peers, Drunk Sue? I
know
think
what
of you
I'll
as
do?
you're
You know what
peerless.
I'll do? Okay.
I mean, are they really going to find a jury of your peers?
I don't, not anymore if I keep swatting at them.
Okay, right.
But you know what I'll do? I just won't kill them for a while, and I just have it all fly infested in the courtroom.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you, Drunk Sue. Take it to the box. Def Leppard and Motley Crue tickets for. They are doing a stadium tour next summer. Well, this summer. The next summer that will transpire. Def Leppard, Motley Crue, Poison, and Joan Jett. They're going to do First Energy Stadium on July the 3rd. You'll get the tickets before everybody else grabs them. The on-sale is Friday. So those are on the way. Want to text 35192, AlanCoxShow.com. Hit us up there.
The Alan Cox